Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. This is round one. You see it right here. You see it right here. The MMA Guru. Simon Feck, round one, verse, start over. Totally erase all that. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. It's round one, MMA Guru. It's round one. You see it right here. Right here, round one. Simon Feck versus the MMA Guru. Ladies and gentlemen, something that the actual, start over again. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. It's round one. You see it right here, MMA Guru. You see it. You see it. It's round one, baby. That's right. Simon Feck versus the MMA Guru. It's round one, people. There's something that the MMA Guru doesn't want you to know. Tom Aspinall doesn't want you to know. But the MMA Guru's cousin is none other than MICK PARKIN. Yes, fighting at UFC London, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The MMA Guru's hiding that from you. John Jones needs to know. John Jones needs to know. Because John Jones is not going to fight Tom Aspinall because of the friendship of Tom Aspinall and the MMA Guru. The MMA Guru, ladies and gentlemen, is basically kissing cousins with Tom Aspinall. I've been going back into the old school, ladies and gentlemen, MMA Guru land, doing my study, and there's a gentleman that comes on from time to time, back in the day. His name's Tom, from Manchester. You know that whole thing recently where they acted like, oh, you know, Tom Aspinall, you are a bad actor, let me tell you. Like you didn't know the MMA Guru. And the guy that's training in the facility that you work in, you had no idea that MICK PARKIN is cousins with the MMA Guru. Yeah, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the MMA Guru's cousin is none other than MICK PARKIN. That's right, UFC fighter fighting in UFC London, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's start this over again. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start over again, and this is the real deal right here. This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. There's something that the MMA Guru doesn't want you to know. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, straight out right now. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. Ladies and gentlemen, the MMA Guru's cousin that he talks about, that's in the UFC, his cousin is none other than MICK PARKIN. That's right. He's fighting in UFC London, and he trains underneath Tom Aspinall. This is going to be news that John Jones will love to know. Because John Jones is not going to fight Tom Aspinall because of his friendship with the MMA Guru. It just got worse, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, we, Simon Feck, and our team, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, uncovered this. Where's the rest of the media? What is the media doing? I jump in this game. I've been in this game for a long, long time. I've been at UFC 1. I was at BKFC 1. I've been at the UFC longer than Dana White, ladies and gentlemen. And these idiots over here hired me to look into this MMA Guru character. And then right there, laying right there as a softball, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Mick Parkin himself, the MMA Guru's cousin. And the MMA Guru, he says that like that Rigo guy. That Rigo outed him or whatever and said everything. I go back to the old school MMA Guru, and guess what? MMA Guru gives it all away. It was UFC London about 5 or 6 years ago. Masvidal was fighting. He's telling everybody that he went, and he's showing his medals, like his Muay Thai medals or whatever. He's showing everybody his medals that he got, and he said he got them at Beckenham Upholstery. Well, I didn't know who the MMA Guru, what his real name was, so I'm looking around. I didn't know Rigo had put it out there. The longest and hardest thing to do was to find out what this stupid MMA Guru idiot's name is. And then after that, all the pieces fell into place, Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock here. The MMA Guru is going around telling everybody, that he moves furniture. He's a furniture mover. Well, his dad so happens to have Beckenham Upholstery. Okay? And then the MMA Guru moved furniture. If you put 2 and 2 together, first you got to know who his dad is and find that out. You got to know what school he went to. The MMA Guru is going around telling people he's been to a big and bad school. Like it was more English people than anything else. He says, yeah, there wasn't very many English people there. He's trying to say that his school was tough. There's 1,100 people from 11 to 18 years old. What's the math on that? It's barely over 100 per grade. I mean, I went to school, it was like 2,500 per grade. Oh, I mean, how many people can you beat up? How many people out of 120? All right, another grade and another grade. 400 people. We had to deal with 8,000 people. So the MMA Guru is nothing but a big liar. I went back, I'm checking stuff out, and he changes his story left and right. But okay, so what? Who cares, right? Dana White and David Feldman. Dana White, UFC, David Feldman of BKFC, you need to get a hold of me. Okay? Dana White, all you have to do is put a message out that Simon Feck can walk in your office. I'm at the Apex all the time, baby. You just say, hey, come and see me. I need you to see me about this MMA Guru character. Okay? And I bet you didn't know that the MMA Guru's cousin is none other than Mick Parkin, who's fighting at UFC London, who happens to train underneath Tom Aspinall. Okay? All right, so how do we know that Mick Parkin is MMA Guru's cousin? Well, to put the stamp on it, ladies and gentlemen, Money Moicano put the stamp on it. But the Guru can't go around telling people, that Money Moicano spoiled it. But Money Moicano was trying to be a funny guy, and he put the stamp on it. Because there's no reason why Money Moicano would do this unless he knew. And they're sort of friends, right? They talk back and forth, right? And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a little bit. But the MMA Guru, so we go through it, right? Rigo, and we'll get to the musical MMA guy too. But Rigo used to be, I guess people are saying he used to be like a right-hand man to the MMA Guru. I don't know anything about that, right? So anyways, Rigo goes ahead and supposedly outs, the MMA Guru. But if people were paying attention, he outed himself. Just like this thing that's going on right now. Money Moicano didn't put it out there, but it put a stamp on it. Nobody would figure it out unless they went through what I went through. And it took about a half a day. I mean, it was pretty easy, right? Once I found out the guy's name's Kyle Me, then I see the Rigo thing. I don't know how I didn't see it. I was just bypassing it. But maybe if his titles were a little bit more, I wouldn't have just like breezed past it. So it took a long time to find out this Kyle Me. Once I got that, it was a piece of cake. Okay? The MMA Guru's cousin, right here, you see it right here, is none other than MICK PARKIN. Okay? Let's see it. Let's see it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, MMA Guru, right there, you see it, MMA Guru, right? His cousin is none other than MICK, you see it, Parkin. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, the MMA Guru's cousin that he talks about, but he won't name. The MMA Guru's cousin right here. The MMA Guru's cousin right here. None other than MICK PARKIN, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. The MMA Guru's cousin is MICK PARKIN. Yeah, that's right. John Jones would love to know this information. John Jones will get this information. John Jones will not fight Tom Aspinall, and John Jones will not fight MICK PARKIN, ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact of being friends, relatives, whatever it is. Have you seen the videos that the MMA Guru put out on John Jones, ladies and gentlemen? Well, wait till you see what I got with the MMA Guru, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I need Dana White to call me or just let me know, say, hey, the Simon Feck can walk in my office anytime he wants to. I'm at the Apex all the time, Dana White. David Feldman, you need to get a hold of me. You need to put a little message out saying, Simon Feck, come see me. Both of you guys need to get a hold of me about this stupid character, the MMA Guru. Okay? And basically nothing about hiding his cousin that's underneath Tom Aspinall. And Tom Aspinall, some guy named Tom from Manchester, happened to message the Guru a lot through the years. Why has this been kept a secret, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. The MMA Guru, let me tell you this right now. The MMA Guru grew up, at least his teen years, as a little girl, a 15-year-old girl with a pony named ARAN. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put this back. Woo, baby. Round one, MMA Guru. Round one. Simon Feck versus the MMA Guru. Round one, baby. That's right. Let's get to it. Let's see if I can learn how to do all this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Let's see what we got here. Let's get rid of that one for some reason. See what we got here. I can't see a thing. Here we go. First one up. Yeah, you can see it, right? Okay. First one up, you see right here. You see Rigo. Rigo, and it says, what does it say, ladies and gentlemen? It says, Kyle Me's ego, the MMA Guru exposed. That's how I missed it. But ladies and gentlemen, right here, Rigo's saying that the MMA Guru's name is Kyle Me. And as we go along, Let's look down. He's got part 1, part 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get to the whole thing as we know that the MMA Guru's cousin is none other than MICK PARKIN, ladies and gentlemen. I keep forgetting his name because he's a nobody. And John Jones won't be fighting Tom Aspinall, and John Jones won't be fighting MICK PARKIN. Take a look at MICK PARKIN. Take a look at the MMA Guru. There was a time when MICK PARKIN fought, right? He was the second one on the card. I think it was a London card. He was the second one on the card. The MMA Guru didn't do his live stream until the third fight was getting ready to start, right? And then somebody asked him, what, you didn't watch the fight? And he's like, yeah, I watched the fight, because he was downstairs, okay? The MMA Guru was downstairs with his parents, right? Okay, because his cousin, you know. They were downstairs. The MMA Guru was on the phone. He said he didn't watch the first fight. He was busy on the phone with his cousin's friends, relatives, whatever like that, right? Then the whole family watched. The whole family watched. I forgot his name, that's why I paused. MICK PARKIN's fight. Then the MMA Guru comes up, and he, you know, you could see him glazing, but he doesn't want to do it too bad. Okay, but he's glazing, this guy. Yeah, he had a tremendous knockout, I guess, right? That's what he said. Then he had to say, oh, I don't think he's going to be champion one day, but he'll be this and that and everything. But then you pay attention. Just pay attention. MICK PARKIN is the MMA Guru's cousin, ladies and gentlemen. So right here, back to the screens right here. You see this right here. Kyle Me Lies, the MMA Guru Exposed Part 2. You got Rigo, right? Okay. Supposedly got mad about all this. But people have been coming on, especially early on, they've been coming on his streams and they go, hey, is your name Kyle? Hey, is your name Kyle Me? Hey, is your dad so-and-so? Hey, did you go to Beckenham Academy? Things like that. He even said he went to Beckenham Academy. Big idiot. So looking down here, you see all that Kyle Me stuff, right? Right here, look at this. MMA Guru impersonating Anthony Graham Me, Beckenham Upholstery, his father, ex-employer of his. So there you go. That's the connection. The MMA Guru is a public figure. Therefore, you know where you worked and everything. Just remember John Jones, right? Remember the John Jones videos? MMA Guru, or Kyle Me, I should say. Kyle Me's father, right here, is, I don't know why there's no H there, but, you know, it's Anthony, there you go, Anthony Graham Me, born May 1961, ladies and gentlemen. He's the proud owner of Beckenham Upholstery. He has another son. His other son's name is Jamie Me, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Me is in the upholstery business, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that Kyle Me, the MMA Guru, would say that he delivered furniture. Not everybody can get their furniture to the place to get upholstered. Not everybody upholsters in people's houses. So you got to get the furniture somewhere, and then you got to get it back, right? So that was the MMA Guru's job. His brother, Jamie Me, is in the upholstery business today. Sometimes he's a bartender, okay? Now, the next thing that we're going to get to here is the MMA Guru and his cousin. The MMA Guru is in love with his cousin Aaron. Like, you know, I mean, who doesn't love their family, right? I mean, everybody loves their family, right? Hey, we forgot the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. And we forgot to turn all the lights on, too. Way to go. Who's the idiot that didn't turn all the lights on? Okay. So, the MMA Guru had a little pony when he was 15 years old. The MMA Guru went around and portrayed himself to be a 15-year-old female. Okay? Girl, whatever. Okay? So, we established that, right? So, we established that Kyle Me is the MMA Guru. We established that Anthony Graham Me is his father, May 1961. We've established that Jamie Me is the MMA Guru's brother, okay? Then we got Aaron Me, Aaron, A-R-A-N, M-E-E, okay? A-R-A-N, M-E-E is the cousin of the MMA Guru. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's get rid of this one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how. This isn't my house. This isn't my equipment. These guys hired me to do this. Let's get rid of that one. What do we got here? Let's get this one up. Okay, so right here, oh, I didn't show you. There it is in the top left. Where is it? Right here. You can see it right here. It says Aaron and Me. A-R-A-N, and the and sign, and then M-E-E. You can't make this stuff up. Remember when the MMA Guru said about Daniel Cormier? And he said, you can't make this thing up. It says right here, Daniel Cormier devouring chicken wings and chicken tenders. Okay? Shamelessly, yeah, that was it. Daniel Cormier shamelessly devouring chicken tenders at a sports event or something. It was like a basketball game or something. Okay? Well, how about this one? You can't make this up. It's right there. You'll see that it's the MMA Guru, Kyle Me, portraying to be a girl with his little cute little horse, and he's naming his horse Aaron because he's in love with his cousin Aaron. And we'll get to the fighter that's fighting in the UFC London soon enough, MICK PARKIN. I keep forgetting his name because he's nobody, ladies and gentlemen. The same as Tom Aspinall. And all you English fighters suck balls. Okay? Here we go. I turned the sound down. Okay? But here we go. Let's check it out here. It's real lovely music. It's real cute. Oh, let's stop it right there. You see it right here, ladies and gentlemen. You see it. You see, I can't make this up. Right here, you got the MMA Guru portraying. He looks, like a guy here, right? And he's got the gray beanie on. This is like 15 years ago. He was 15. He's 30 now. Okay? So, and he's got the horse. He's got this little thing on its head and everything. He named his horse Aaron after his cousin, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You can't deny it. I mean, it's right here. Okay? Right here. So the MMA Guru, right here, he's a little bit chubby right here. You see the gray? Right here, you see the gray. What's behind me? Right here, you see the gray beanie. 15 years old, portraying to be a woman. There's a reason for showing this too. Okay? There's the beautiful horse named Aaron. We'll get to Aaron later, the actual Aaron. Right there, you see that? I'm not kidding you right there. There's the MMA Guru portraying to be a 15-year-old little girl. Well, he is 15, but he's portraying to be a girl, right? Kissing his horse named Aaron. I mean, let's move on. So I had to turn the sound down. Ah, there's a beautiful little pony named Aaron. Aaron Me. Aaron and Me is the title of the video. You can look this up yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Round one, baby. MMA Guru, Simon Feck versus the MMA Guru, round one. You don't want round two. You already know. You've been watching me. And I see when you're crying and everything like that. You're going to be crying, all right. That's, oh, my God. You're going to be crying, all right, Mr. MMA Guru. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's it. There you go. Right there. You see it right here. There's the gray beanie. You see the gray beanie? Gray beanie right here. We haven't really established the femaleness yet, okay? But this right here, this is at a farm. It's near Southsea in England, just outside of Plymouth. It's on the east side of Plymouth, on the coast, right? Southsea, where the musical MMA guy is. So the MMA Guru would go visit him. Well, he'd go visit his horse, right? And his brother and his cousin Aaron, that he had named it after. But there's like, on this farm, there's like horses, cocks, and chickens, and donkeys and stuff. So on this MMA Guru farm right here, there's horse, cocks, and chickens, and pigs, and everything like that. There we go. Let's see what else we got here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Now you see it. Now you see it. I don't know if you can see it. It might not be big enough. Right? I mean, the MMA Guru, I don't know. Okay, this is 15 years ago. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to say it until I see it. And of course, we never go over this stuff, right? We never. These guys hire me, and it's been nothing but shambles, ladies and gentlemen. But this is out near Southsea, near Plymouth, where people have horses and cocks and chickens and stuff. Oh, here we got movement. Let's make sure we see this. We got movement here. This is the MMA Guru. He can't even get any lift. He can't get up. He's got to jump a vertical about as good as Bruce Buffer. Look at this. 15 years old. 15-year-old heifer right here. Mr. Kyle Me, portraying to be a girl. Let's move it on. You got to be kidding. We'll get to this. We'll get to everything. It's all here, ladies and gentlemen. You got to stick with me. It's like the John Jones one. Okay? About you have to believe this guy's from, I don't know, Ohio, right? Here we go. There you go. All right, you can't see it on that one. Right here. Right here. Let's see. Let's see if we can see it better. You see? See? I don't know. It doesn't really shine on there. You can see it right here. That's the young Kyle Me, the pre-MMA Guru right there. Yeah, let's move on. The MMA Guru named his little pony after, that's what I'm talking about right here, this thing right here. He named his pony after his little horse. The MMA Guru named his horse after his cousin Aaron. His cousin Aaron is a male, by the way, ARAN. Happens to be a male, a dude, okay? Hopefully it's playing. There it is. I think this is going to be boring here for a little while. Round one, MMA Guru. Round one, baby. You don't want round two. You don't want round two. You know it. You already paid attention to me. That's why you're crying. It was he's pretty happy right here, ladies and gentlemen, with his horse Aaron. And you see it right there? There's the gray beanie. You can't make the stuff up. Aaron, ARAN, and the and sign, MEE, Aaron and Me. You can see how old the video is, too. You can't upload a video yesterday and have it look like it's 15 years old on YouTube. It just doesn't work like that. Okay? That's it. I mean, so anyways, we're looking around, right? Basically me, these idiots don't do anything. Looking around. Hopefully this point. Okay, yeah, that's basically it right there. So, you're looking around, and then you find this Aaron and me. Then you find out who his cousin is. His cousin hangs out with some boxers and stuff like that, okay? There you go. That's what I'm saying, okay? You're going to find a lot of people that hang around, but usually not all your relatives. Either your whole family's into fighting or just one usually, right? Okay, so that's that. Let's get rid of that. Okay? We're getting to it, people. See what's up here next. Okay, so right here, this is where it gets good, because the Money Moicano putting the stamp on it that MICK PARKIN is the MMA Guru's cousin is not really... But you have to give it to the MMA Guru, because the MMA Guru is going around telling people, thousands and thousands of people, that he has a cousin in the UFC, but he won't name him. But it's pretty easy. Money Moicano just named him right in front of everybody's face, but you can't figure it out unless you're like us. Dana White of the UFC and David Feldman of the BKFC, you need to get a hold of me. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. I've been in your office. I've been BKFC 1. I was at UFC 1. I've been in both of your offices. The BKFC office, it's like, I think the road turns left from where we were coming from, and it's sort of like up on this hill. It's like a little incline, probably 10 feet, like that. And it looks like a one-story place. And then you go in, and you go downstairs, and downstairs to the right is like the war room, like Dana White says. He has a war room, so there's a war room down there. But at the regular level, when you walk in, over to the right in the back right-hand corner, that's David Feldman's office back there. And then you got Nate Shook when you walk in. He's over here to the left. Now, I remember Dana White being over in the Apex building. So, Dana White, all you got to do is say, Simon Feck, come see me. You're going to want to see me, okay? Because there's stuff going on that you need to know, Dana White. There's stuff going on that you need to know. You need to get a hold of Simon Feck. Right here, you got Aaron Me. Now, that's the cousin of the MMA Guru. And remember, his brother, the MMA Guru's brother, his name's Jamie, right? But his cousin right here, Aaron Me. Okay, Aaron Me. Now here, right here, you can barely see it right here. This is the prom of Aaron Me, and this is very important right here. Just found this out yesterday. We did a video yesterday, but there was no audio. That's who I have to work with, these idiots around here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We don't need to see much of this. There's music on here. Okay, so one of these idiots is Aaron Me, right? And they're going to their prom. This was like 11, 12 years ago. And also, it doesn't matter, but the MMA Guru says he's 26 years old. And this guy, MICK PARKIN, is 29, I believe, right? So, you know, just hold on a second. This is I don't know what school this is right here, but if this is the Beckenham Academy, yeah, it's one real tough school, but I don't think it is. I think it's a different school that Aaron went to. So, so you just got a good look at Aaron Me, the cousin of the MMA Guru. Okay, that's about enough, right? So look at this. This looks like a really tough school right here, too. So Aaron went to a really tough school, too, probably, right? It could be the same school. I don't know, right? There they are, toasting back some pig roos. And we'll get to pig-roos here in a minute. If anybody doesn't know what pig-roos are, it's like a slang term for beer. Why don't you just call it beer? And remember, English fighters suck balls. The only reason why English fighters are even in the UFC is just to tap the market over there. The English fighters can't fight. The English fighters stink. Also, yeah, that's another thing too. Chael Sonnen, or actually Ariel Helwani too. Chael Sonnen mostly. I'll put up with Ariel Helwani if you want a piece of this. I got something to tell you about the MMA Guru. If Dana White doesn't go for it, and David Feldman, and as a matter of fact, Dana White and David Feldman, you know, your shareholders would really want to talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. All right. So there's people acting like idiots and everything. Let's get to what we need to get to here. So here we go. Somewhere around here. Comments right here. So you got comments from RDT999. Then you got one from unknown YOLI. So unknown YOLI 7372. And you can see that this is 9 years ago. Right here you have one at Smoke Perp 5614. That's smoke, like you're smoking something. Perp, P-U-R-P, Perp 5614. Right here it says Pig Ruse Brother. Pig Ruse Brother. Talking about, you know, kicking back a couple beers. Let's find out who this guy is, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember, the MMA Guru's name is Kyle Me. His brother's name is Jamie Me. The MMA Guru's cousin is ARAN Me. EARNMEE. And guess who? Guess who just jumps in here? You can't make this stuff up. What is this? Right here. So you got this right here. Smoke Perk 5614, I guess it is right here. You got two videos here. Watch this right here, right? Somebody doesn't know exactly. Nobody's put any videos on this YouTube channel. Now, of course, he's excited, right? So Mr. MICK PARKIN takes some of his videos and transfers them over to the YouTube, and then he gives up on it. And you know it's him too, because he's got a video with this girl right here. Okay, you can't miss that big head. That's a big guru, big noggin like that. And if you go back to when MMA Guru did a live stream of this, he talks. You know, a lot of people say that the MMA Guru's head is huge. And then MMA Guru talks about this guy and says, well, a lot of English people have this head. And he goes on about how he's English. He's English. He's English. He's English. He's English. He doesn't do that with any other English fighters, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't do that with Tom Aspinall. He's English. He doesn't do that with whoever else. And you wouldn't believe all the fighters that he says he can kick their ass. It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Right? All right, so hey, you put this together. Now, is this MICK PARKIN's YouTube thing? Now, what's your guess right now? You tell me right now, do you believe that this is MICK PARKIN's YouTube? Write down in the comments, do you believe that this is MICK PARKIN's YouTube channel? Now remember, somebody's got to be old enough too, 10 years ago to have one, then doesn't do any videos, and then this pops up. Okay? Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where we get to the point right here where Money Moicano puts the stamp on it. Now, you got to remember that the MMA Guru keeps opening his mouth. Okay? Tom Aspinall is going to lose the biggest money fight he'll ever have. Maybe not the biggest fight because we don't know what's in the future. But he has lost tons and tons of money to fight John Jones. John Jones will not fight Tom Aspinall because of the association with the MMA Guru and the videos that the MMA Guru did. Now, it's even worse now. And why are we hiding this? And also, I know why Bo Nickel is in the UFC and why Bo Nickel gets treatment, okay? But I'm not going into that. Okay, so it's weird that they're hiding this. Why would they hide this? Probably because maybe it needed to be said. Maybe it's something to do with Nina Drama. Maybe it's something to do with Amy Kaplan. Maybe it's none of that. Maybe it's just don't associate with the MMA Guru. I don't want people to know who my family is and things like that. Then that kid has to go around saying, he's got to hide everything. Tom Aspinall, Mick Parkin, and the MMA Guru Kyle Me are hiding something, ladies and gentlemen. They're hiding something for some particular reason. They might be hiding because of John Jones. They might be hiding because of Dana White. They're hiding something, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. Round 1, MMA Guru. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock here. The MMA Guru's cousin is none other than Mick Parkin, ladies and gentlemen, fighting this weekend at UFC London. The MMA Guru's cousin is Mick Parkin, ladies and gentlemen. He's fighting this weekend at UFC London. You know it. He fights under or with, trains with Tom Aspinall. You taking note of this, John Jones? When John Jones is still fighting 10 years from now, Tom Aspinall is pushing himself around in a wheelchair. And Mick Parkins is gone. Nobody knows who he is. Because Derek Lewis knocked his block off. And when the MMA Guru, when Dana White and David Feldman get a hold of Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, the MMA Guru will not be around either, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? That's just the way it is. Now, we're going to move on here. Here's the closer. The Money Moicano. I interviewed Money Moicano. I'm just going to... Yeah, that's it. I don't want to specify it. I'm in the Apex. I go in the Apex a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Nina Drama, you got to get a hold of me, Nina Drama. I got some news for you. Amy Kaplan, I got some news for you. Where are you guys? We're putting feelers out there. But basically, we want to put a bunch of videos out so when the news hits, all of our stuff hits. You know what I'm saying? And when you find out this information right here about Mick Parkin being the cousin of the MMA Guru, make sure you put in the credits that Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, told you. Now remember, Simon Feck is full of a bunch of skit bits. Let me say that again. Simon Feck, skit bits, full send. Simon Feck, full send skit bits are all over the place. And this happens to be one, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Okay? We don't know if all this is true, but mainly it is true. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to trust me on this one. And Dana White and David Feldman of the BKFC, Dana White of the UFC, you got to get a hold of me. There's something that anybody that's the owner of the company would definitely want to get a hold of. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here we go. Let's look at this right here. Now, there's a couple photos in here that probably shouldn't be there. Hey, I just had them in my phone. I videoed, did the screen video, whatever like that, right? So here you go. This video right here. Here's where we're going to get into the proof, ladies and gentlemen, right? Now, the MMA Guru says that he has a cousin in the UFC. Is it Tom Aspinall? Is it Mick Parkin? Is it John Jones? Ladies and gentlemen, down in the comments below, right in there, who do you think the MMA Guru's, excuse me, let me say it over again. Ladies and gentlemen, the MMA Guru's cousin that's in the UFC, is it A, Tom Aspinall, B, Mick Parkin, or C, John Jones? Who's the MMA Guru's cousin that's in the UFC, ladies and gentlemen? Is it Tom Aspinall? Is it Mick Tarpin or Mick Parkin? Or is it C, John Jones, ladies and gentlemen? Write in the comments below, okay? You can even write none above. Who cares? So right here, this one right here, you got, I don't know, one of these guys is involved in boxing, okay? Hey, anybody can know somebody involved in boxing right here. But this right here, the MMA Guru can't get mad at this guy either, his cousin, ARAN, but he should, basically, because this is what did it. Right here, this ARAN. So you got ARAN here, and that's it. Let's go to the next picture. Okay, so this one right here, this one right here, this was a recent trip to Portugal. Remember the Guru keeps talking about going to Portugal? Okay, so these guys went on a golfing trip, okay? There's another tie-in to Spain, too, but I don't think I got that picture. But we're just showing a few idiots here, right? So I think there's your Portugal, because these guys right here, they went to Portugal pretty recently. I think it was back in October. Went on a golf trip. Happens to be ARAN, me, and the Guru keeps talking about going to Portugal. I got friends all over the world. I hang out with famous people all the time. And I got a lot of people that say you should live in, like Portugal is a great place to live. So I zoomed in for some reason. I don't know. I guess I was trying to look to see who's in there. Here you go, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, you have the taller guy. Now remember that the taller guy is ARAN me, which is the cousin of the MMA Guru, who is named Kyle Me. The MMA Guru's name's Kyle Me. His cousin is ARAN Me. His cousin is the taller guy. The shorter guy right here, this is Jamie Me. This is the brother of the MMA Guru, Jamie Me, okay? Jamie. He's an upholstery guy, okay? Now, but look, he's shorter than this character ARAN, who, if anybody, Rigo didn't out him. If anybody outed anybody, this is the outing, because all the information that Rigo had was basically the MMA Guru gave it all up. If you go back and listen to his stupid, boring stuff, and the MMA Guru wasn't all that good at the beginning, okay? So keep that in mind. This is ARAN Me, and it's also Jamie Me. They are cousins. Now remember, just remember something. I don't know. Okay, I think, there we go. Now look at this picture right here. Maybe you've never seen this picture right here. This picture was posted in 2022. It was also posted in 2020. Now, I looked at the face, the hair growth, everything, whatever, you know, I'm not exactly a professional at this, but nobody else figures out this crap, right? So right here, this beard growth and everything right here, the face structure and everything, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, that's the MMA Guru right there. Notice he's taller. He's taller than the gentleman next to him. The gentleman next to him is his cousin that he named the horse after. The MMA Guru named his horse after this guy right here. When the MMA Guru was going around like a 15-year-old girl, pretending to be a 15-year-old girl, and named his horse ARAN. And there's his cousin ARAN right here. Here he is. This looks like a great family portrait right here. Now, don't worry, people. This girl right here is in college. She will remain, what is it? She'll remain what? Nameless, okay? But she just started college right here. This one says May 12th, 2020. But it was also posted somewhere else at 2022. But right here, I mean, this really puts, it didn't take very long. But this puts it in perspective right here, because you look at the tall guy, right? Let's take a look at it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. Right there is your MMA guru. Right there, at the time frame that Dana White and David Feldman, struggling David Feldman, would probably love to strangle this guy right here if they knew what was going on back then. And if they knew what was going on currently, they would want to strangle this guy right here. This 6'4" giant, never measured himself, 6'3" giant, possibly, he says. Okay? I'm 6'1.5". I finally went to the doctor today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 6'1.5". I never measure myself either. I didn't know it. I was guessing, just like the MMA guru. We'll give him credit on that. I'm 6'1.5". I'm 220 pounds. Not too bad for an old bird, huh? Okay, so right there, there's the MMA guru standing right next to his cousin Aaron, that he named the horse after, that he loved. He obviously loves his cousin too, Aaron, obviously, right? And then there's Aaron again, and then there's Aaron again. There's Aaron again, there's Aaron again. There's Aaron me, that's the Facebook. Got this off of Facebook. That's Tom Aspinall and Aaron. And then you got some other stuff here. I don't know who this guy is, but this guy, we'll just let this run, right? That guy, let's stop it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, Simon Feck reporting 1 foot cock. This put the nail in the coffin right here, ladies and gentlemen. Moicano, Money Moicano, your UFC fighter right here, for some reason, had to make this meme right here. You know, because Money Moicano's a funny guy, right? He thinks it's funny. Nobody else would figure this out. But we have been on a mission here to figure certain things out, not this. This just jumped and fell in our laps. Wasn't even looking for it. Well, things happen like that sometimes too. But Money Moicano made this his podcast or whatever it is. It's a Show Me the Money podcast. Put this out, okay? The MMA Guru is sort of friends or is friends. I don't know what it is with Money Moicano. I've interviewed Money Moicano. Money Moicano is a friend of mine. I don't want to get him in trouble because he didn't really say anything, but I figured it out. That's it, right there. Now, remember back when I was saying, is this MICK PARKIN's Instagram account or YouTube account? Excuse me. Is this MICK PARKIN's YouTube account? Now, what do you think? Take a look at this. Show Me the Money podcast. Money Moicano put this on MICK PARKIN's Instagram. That's where we got this from. Money Moicano put this picture right here where it's Tybura versus Parkin. Tybura versus Parkin, but yet it has the MMA Guru's picture over the top, not of Tybura. It has the MMA Guru's picture over the top because he's a relative of MICK PARKIN. So it's Tybura versus the Guru. That's what's funny to Money Moicano. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Hey, he's a funny guy. This is funny. I don't think the MMA Guru is going to think this is funny. I don't think Tom Aspinall is going to think this is funny. I don't think Mick Parkin's going to think this is funny. Money Moicano thinks this is funny. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way around it. Then who is the cousin of the MMA guru? It's plain as day right here. Money Moicano just told you right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. The way to keep something a secret is don't tell anybody. So ridiculous here. I know that Money Moicano thought it was funny. But you can't put everything together. But this put everything together. Now put down in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, put down in the comments right here, is Mick Parkin the cousin of the MMA guru? Let me know in the comments below, right here. Mr. Money Moicano, right here. He just did it. Yeah. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. The cousin of the MMA guru that's in the UFC that he talks about all the time is none other than Mick Parkin fighting this weekend at UFC London, and these other media idiots don't know it, won't uncover it, or anything. They're a bunch of idiots. The only good guy that uncovers stuff is actually the MMA guru. But the MMA guru's YouTube channel is going to get banned. Dana White of the UFC and David Feldman of the BKFC, you need to get a hold of Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. You need to put the word out there. Dana White, yes, Simon Feck, you can come in my office. I'll walk right over to your office. David Feldman, we can do it on the phone, or I'll get on a plane and I'll go to your office. I know exactly where it is. I know the layout inside. Unbelievable, man. You want right there, a little shorter guy like this. This guy's a little taller. You got the guy next to him. He's much taller. That's Kyle and me. That's the MMA guru. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. The MMA guru's cousin is Mick Parkin, fighting at UFC London, ladies and gentlemen. Ha ha! Ladies and gentlemen, what do we got here? I thought that thing was running. Let's run it. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here. The MMA guru. The MMA guru's cousin is none other than Mick Parkin fighting. Get this out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. John Jones, the MMA guru's cousin, is none other than Mick Parkin. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The MMA guru goes around ruining people's careers and devastating their businesses. Fighter pay would be higher when we get rid of the MMA guru. You guys going around getting interviews with the MMA guru, you have no clue. You need to stop it right now. You need the UFC fighters going around getting interviews with the MMA guru. You need to stop right now. I'm telling you, for future embarrassment. Trust me on this, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, ladies and gentlemen.